Some community members are questioning the process of the Franklin County prosecutor. They gathered outside his office today to call attention to the specific case of Craig Butler. He was charged with the murder of 13-year-old SINZAE REED 2 weeks ago, and his case has since been dismissed by the municipal court. NBC4's Anna Hoffman has been digging into this situation, and she joins us now live. So, Anna, how often does this typically happen?
Jared, a felony case being dismissed by the municipal court is typical protocol for the county prosecutor. The next step is normally indictment, and then the case will be picked up by the common pleas court. But right now, there's no word on when and if that will happen. Family and friends of 13-year-old SINZAE REED gathered outside the Franklin County prosecutor's office to demand answers.
I will not stop until I'm heard because SINZAE REED deserves justice.
Reed was shot and killed on October 12th at the Wedgwood Village Apartments. The next day, 36-year-old Krieg Butler Sr. was arrested and charged with Reed's murder. Witnesses say they saw Butler exit his truck before the shooting, then get back in and drive away after. Butler appeared in court later that week where he was arraigned on those murder charges, and he claimed it was self-defense. Court records show on October 20th the case was dropped by the municipal court out of a request of the prosecutor. Butler has since been released, his bond dismissed, and he is now technically walking free.
This man left the scene and how to get caught by SWAT 2 days later. And then y'all let him out.
It's been 1 week since the case was dropped, and there are no signs of it being picked up by the common pleas court. We reached out to the county prosecutor, Gary Tyak's office, for clarification on this issue. They sent us back a statement which says, in part, the municipal court does not have jurisdiction to hear felony cases except for a limited period of time. It is standard practice for almost every felony case filed in municipal court to be dismissed. This particular case is still under review for possible presentation to the grand jury, and unfortunately, I cannot advise you when the case will be presented to the grand jury. Since this statement does not tell us much about what comes next in this case, I tried reaching out to the prosecutor's office to learn more. They told me they have no further comment. To read their full statement, head to our website, NBC4i.com. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Anna Hoffman, NBC4.
Black power, people. I'm black at y'all. We back banging on the beats once again, like we always do. This Underground Warrior TV, your first time coming into my channel, please mash up the likes, share the video, man. Most of all, subscribe to the channel. Fam, like I told our people over and over again, you know, we live in America, and every time a tragedy happened in America, only thing black people can say, we got to depend on the government. Let's vote. Let's vote. Like, that's the only alternative that we have to fight racism in this country. No matter what we do as a people, these people find a way to write a law to downplay what we really need. And that's true freedom. We don't have freedom in this country. People say I'm anti-American. I'm just reacting on the proof that I can show you tonight. And I'm not using this 13-year-old little boy, black boy, as some type of stepping stone to prove my point. I just want the world to see what we really go through. Why black people and white people, Chinese people, and all people make excuse for white abuse towards black people. There's no one standing up to change these laws in America and throughout the world to protect black people. You feel what I'm saying? So why is black people aligned with the enemy and not stepping back, facing the enemy and making the enemy bow down and do what it got to do to free black people? Because only people that hold our freedom in the balance is the white Europeans, the white racist people of the world who have all the money and the might to stop racism overnight. But they keep pushing this racist agenda. Let's go to Columbus, Ohio, where a 13-year-old child, a black boy, was executed, assassinated, killed by a white man that was 36 years old. The charges dropped after this white man fatally shoots a black boy that was only 13 years old in Columbus, Ohio. This reminds me of the Trayvon Martin situation. A grown white man, George Zimmerman, stalked down and followed a black kid through apartment complex in which George Zimmerman resided. He stalked this little boy and killed this little boy and got off scot-free in America. That should show the world how racist America is. I don't have to sit here and be anti-America. As you people try to put me in some type of box and said I'm just speaking at the side of my neck and I'm not speaking true facts. I just look at the fact and speak on what I see. 13-year-old little boy, SINZAE Reed, who was shot by Krieg Butler. This happened at the Wedgewood apartment complex, Hilltop in Columbus, Ohio. October 12th, 2022. Y'all know something? This did not get national appearance on CBS, NBC, CBS News, World News, not until the family and activists from the community in Columbus pushed for the prosecutors to charge this 36-year-old white man who shot multiple shots at a 13-year-old black boy. The detectives who arrested Krieg A. Butler on October 12th, they allege self-defense, but they charged him with murder. Then the prosecutor dropped the ball on this case. Police said witnesses saw 36-year-old Krieg Butler fire shots shooting the 13-year-old little black boy, SINZAE Reed, and drive off. If this self-defense, why would you have to drive off from the scene of the crime? If there was no crime committed by Krieg Butler, why did he pull off from the scene? How come he didn't stay right here and say, listen, I was threatened. I'm not running from the law. That's what I would have did. But check this out. Did y'all know Krieg Butler, 36-year-old white man who was subsequently arrested, the charges dropped, was illegally with a firearm because he was convicted of a misdemeanor of domestic violence. Yes, if you're convicted I'm just telling people right now, if you've been convicted of domestic violence, you cannot own a gun unless you go downtown of your particular city after years or whatever of this domestic violence that was on your record. You have to get that expunged before you can own a gun. And to the gun law here in Ohio, I made a presentation. I don't remember the dates, but a year ago, or months ago, that the government passed a law retroactive that you could own a gun without a permit in your city. You don't have to have a gun permit to own a gun. You can get a gun really easy. You can get a gun really easy. It was very easy. It's very easy to get a gun. And it was very easy for Craig Butler to kill an innocent child. A grown man, 36 years old, kills an innocent child, 13 years old. What do that tell black people in America? America was built on racism. She's going to die on racism. What does that tell the American people about black people in this country? And we do not have a hate crime bill to protect black people. When it's said and done, when this case is said and done, if they charge this race soldier with killing a 13-year-old boy, we will find out that this particular incident was done because of race. Where is Joe Biden on the crime bill for black people? Well, I mean, the bill that I'm talking about, where is the bill that protect people like us against people like Craig Butler? The hate crime bill. Where's that hate crime bill at? But all we got is the vote. Keep hope alive. All we got is the vote to keep hope alive. It's asinine to keep voting for a system that show us nothing but hate, racism. Columbus, Ohio, the multicultural city. Columbus, Ohio, the multicultural city in America, the multicultural city in Ohio, where I'm from. See, motherfuckers in Ohio, they don't care about black people. Ohio has the most prisons next to California and Texas, maybe Florida. And Ohio is way smaller than Chicago, Illinois, or Illinois in particular, as I want to say. But she has more penitentiaries than Illinois. How is that? And the majority of people that fill up them prisons are blacks and Latinos. You feel what I'm saying? But they killing our babies. They kill the black woman. They kill our babies. And you know they killed the black man because we are a threat genetically. We are a threat genetically. Black people are a threat genetically. So when white supremacy kill our people, it's a plus for people who's dying quicker than us, which is the Caucasian race. This Caucasian prosecutor, I bet, was a white man who dropped the charges against Craig Butler, racist Craig Butler, because they identify with each other. White people always on code to kill black people. And it'd be white people in position, like it's Democrat and Republicans. Democrat and white Republicans hate the rise of black people. Look how they treat Haiti. Look how they treat Haiti. See, us as a people, we need to unplug from the matrix, police our own, build our own government. We don't need these people. These people no good for us. We good for each other as a people. We need to unite. We can curve some of this racism in America if we come together as a people. But we want the bag. We never want the power. So with that being said, fam, I pray with my ancestors and the Almighty Great Spirit, the Almighty Creator, to serve justice upon Craig, the race soldier who killed a 13-year-old kid, SINZAE, for no reason at all. And they want to claim self-defense like Trayvon Martin's monster killer. Trayvon Martin's killer claimed self-defense, but he was stalking Trayvon Martin. Let's see if Columbus let Craig, the racist soldier, off with murdering this baby. Craig Butler, 36 years old. Craig Butler, 36-year-old white male, grown white man, said that his life was in danger. And they already gonna put the lies together. You know, white folks lie. They gonna come up with all kind of lies to try to get this suspect, this murderer, off. They already dropped the charges. But when the people come together and galvanize and put pressure on the prosecutor to pick this race soldier up, put him back in jail where he belongs, when he go to trial, they're going to piece together all kind of lies to try to say his life was in danger. Leave comments below and tell me what y'all think about this race soldier. Leave comments below. Let me know if I'm wrong for calling it like it is. Columbus, Ohio is a racist city. Columbus, Ohio is a racist city. You preach multiculture. You preach multiculture, but you police empower the vultures out to hurt black people and kill black people. That's been your mandate since you came into power as a police department in Columbus. Throughout America, every police department in America got Ku Klux Klan racist members. Facts. Leave comments below, man. This kind of stuff make me mad. This Underground Warrior TV, man. Please mash up the likes to this video. Share this video. Peace and love and black power.